We're in open session, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Steinberg, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. As we're now in open session, please remember when you're referring to any individuals, if you can do, to refer to them by the number on the list in front of you.
Yes, yes.
Now, Mr. Witness, after I take you back to the morning of the 30th, after you discovered the Polytechnic had been burnt down, and after you had met with persons 2, 3, and 5, where did you go after that?
After discovering that the Polytechnic had been burned, I and person number 3 and 4 decided to go to a trading center, that is KenyaMOJA.
KenyaMOJA Trading Center.
Yes.
And did you receive any further information during the course of the day regarding the incidents of the previous night?
Yes. While walking to the KenyaMOJA Trading Center, a friend of mine whose name appears as number 6 who lived far a bit from my house called me by phone. He told me that his house had been burned during the night of 29th.
By whom had his house been burnt?
He told me clearly that his house had been burnt by Kalenjin warriors.
And do you know how he knew that these were Kalenjin warriors who were responsible?
The way they spoke to him and the way they were wearing.
And what did he tell you about those subjects?
Well, he told me that it was time to clear the Madoa, and he had to flee with his wife.
And who said that it was time to clear the Madoa, and to whom did they say that?
The warriors who had surrounded his home were telling him.
And what is the ethnicity of person number 6 and his family?
Both are Kikuyus.
And where did they flee to?
They fled to a nearby Catholic church known as Jubilee Catholic Church.
Does the record have it correctly? Jubilee Catholic Church.
It's Jubilee, yes.
And in what area was person number 6's house?
is still located in Langas, but in a position we call it Nairobi Dogo.
Nairobi Ndogo is at Ndogo.
Yes.
Meaning what?
People who bought these pieces of land on that particular area are well up, and the houses they built there were good compared to the other side of Langas.
And Ndogo, what does that mean in English?
It means small.
Now, you said you were proceeding to the Kona Mbaya Center. What happened when you arrived there?
After arriving at KenyaMOJA Center, I found many people gathered and talking to one another.
What were the ethnicities of these people?
Most of them were Kikuyu.
I'm sorry, I've skipped something. Let me go back one step to your conversation again with person number 6. You've related how he told you his house was burnt down the previous night. Did he mention any other incidents that had happened on the same night?
Not at that particular time, but afterwards, because I had asked him whether he had reported the incident to the police. He told me he has made a report. Afterwards, he phoned me after he had gone back to check on his house.
Can I just stop you there for a moment, Mr. Witness?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think that this next piece of information I anticipate may be identifying, if I may briefly go into private session for hopefully no more than 2 minutes.
We go into private session.